Today, I'll be telling you trades you should do and you should not do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So there's two different types of trading. There's trading with Brainrot and there's trading with Robux. Today, I'll be talking about both types of trading. So yeah, let's actually get my ult in here and I'll be telling you a trade that I did. So you see one of my last spookies there, the normal one with no mutations. Yeah, I traded that for a normal Lost Puggies. And the reason why I think that is a W trade is because last spooky is a limited Brainrot. I'm pretty sure there's only like 500,000 of them. And yeah, as you can see, now I got 4 last spookies, which is actually crazy. But yeah, so I don't really need it anymore. But this was back then when I'm pretty sure I only had this one and and this diamond one. So I thought it was a pretty good trade for me, and I would still do it because as you can see, I got a Lost Puggies here and a Lost Puggies here. So honestly, I think that was a W trade for me. And then I'm going to talk about a fair trade. So I traded a Lost Primos for that. And like this Brainrot right here. And the reason why I think that is a pretty fair trade is because Lost Primos, yeah, you can't get it anymore. And also I have 2 Lost Primos. I have, well, not anymore. I used to have 2, but now I only got 1. This is my one right here. But yeah, basically, I think that is a W trade because Lost Primos you cannot get anymore. And this you can also not get anymore. And yeah, I just think that is a fair trade because it was kind of hard, like, letting go my Lost Primos. But yeah, I honestly think, I gotta say, that was a pretty fair trade. Another Brainrot trade I did was, okay, I don't know. Yeah, I think that was all the Brainrot trades I did. And okay, like I said, in the video, I was gonna talk about Robux trades. I actually really haven't bought Brainrots with Robux, or I bought 2. So this Lost Bros right here that makes 144 million a second. Yeah, I paid 500 Robux for it. And that is very cheap for this Lost Bros. Because Lost Bros is like a Lost Primos. You cannot get them anymore. And I gotta say, 500 Robux for this, that is a W trade. I also bought a Rainbow Ketupat for 5,000 Robux. I don't have it anymore. I traded for this La Taco. If you don't know, it makes let me see. It makes okay, it's so hard seeing how much it makes. 761 million a second. That's how much it makes. And yeah, I think 5,000 Robux for a Rainbow Ketupat is pretty fair. I gotta say, it's pretty fair. And then I also traded, like, this was actually yesterday. I traded for this Chipso and Quiso. Yeah, I think I traded, okay, wait, what did I trade again? I traded how do I forget my trades? I traded something good. I know. I traded my Money Puggy. It was base. It only made 21 million a second. And for me, that is a big W. Because yeah, it's just money, Puggy is rare, but this, that makes 162 million a second, and it's limited, that's a W trade. That for me, that's a really good trade. I think it depends on other people for this trade, because some people, like, I don't know, I think the person really liked Money Puggies, which I can get, there's not many of them. And yeah, I thought it was a W trade for me because I think I had in total like 3 Money Puggies that I all traded because people like really like Money Puggies. So that was a W trade for me. And then this Garama and Mudungdung. I think, what did I trade for it again? How do I keep forgetting my trades? I traded a ESOC, a Spooky Bike. I traded an ESOC base, a Lost Mobiles base. No, the Lost Mobiles was gold. And a toilet that made 180 million a second. And there's 2,000 Robux I added on top of it for this Garama and Mudungdung. For me, that is a pretty fair trade, I gotta say. I would say it's more of a W for me because these are rare, like really rare. So yeah, I would call it more like a kind of a W for me, but not really. Once again, I think it depends on the person. And yeah, that's kind of all the trades I can remember. I knew I traded something for this WRL. I just can't remember. Maybe a money puggy? No, I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. Yeah, also somebody gave me this lag stink grande. I got this myself, but a fan did help me get it. They gave me a list Sahar. So big shout out to the person who gave me it. I actually did a video on it. And I got 4 last spookies. I have no idea what I should do with these last spookies. Like, should I trade this? Like, I don't, okay, especially this diamond one. What do I do with it? Like, I don't know. Like, or this normal one. Like, I mean, this makes 79 million a second. This one makes 104 million a second. But I don't know what to do with these. Like, I don't really need them. They don't make much. And then the lag stink I'm keeping because it's my only one. Oh yeah, I also did a lag extinct grande for, I'm pretty sure, this last spooky right here. Once again, I think it depends on the person, because pretty sure this person had quite a few last spookies, and they did not have a lag extinct grande, or they only had one last spooky, but they thought lag extinct grande is rarer. Yeah, so yeah, I traded that, and I had 2 lag extinct grandes, so I was fine with the trade, and I got another last spooky. And not, like, I just don't know, like, what to do with these last spookies. Like, what do I do? I just have no idea. Also, another thing, what do I do with this lost puggies? Like, I have no idea. Maybe I could put in the fuse. Yeah, I made a lot of videos saying that the Santa's fuse was a scam. Because it is. Like, it's a big scam. Let's see. Let's put it in. Yeah. This is a scam. This is a very big scam. Yeah, I am not putting my lost puggies in the Santa's fuse. Yeah, so I just don't know, like, what to do with this. I mean, my base is kind of all, like, done. Like, I don't really got to add anything else to my base. I think my base is pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess I kind of completed my, base. So, yeah, now I'm going to be telling you, like, also, please, if you got any suggestions, like, something I should change in my base, like, maybe switch this Lost Bros, like, put the Lost Bros where the W or L is, please tell me, because I want to make my base as good as possible. These I'm going to keep here because I like it. Like, the lag extinct was the first Legrande, like, limited Legrande that came out. The last spookies were next, and the La Jolly was the newest one. So I'm going to keep it like that. Once again, I have no idea where to put my last spookies. I got 4 of them. I should probably get rid of 2. I mean, I could get rid of these 2, but, like, what am I going to do with it? Trade it? I mean, I could, but, like, what would I trade it for? I'll probably trade these 2 for a Garama. I think that's a W trade. These 2 last spookies for a Garama, or I think that's, actually, no, I think that's more of a fair trade than a good trade. But yeah, so now I'm going to be telling you trades that you should do and you should not do. So a trade that you should not do is like this. This is just an example. This lost puggies for a base ESOC. Yes, they do make the same amount of money, but ESOC is so common nowadays. Everybody has one. And lost puggies, I mean, not too many people have a lost puggies. Yes, quite a bit do. But also another thing, lost puggies you can't get anymore. So that is a L trade. What about, like I said, last spooky for the lost puggies? That's a W. Even if you like money more, I think it's still W, because you could probably trade that last spooky for, like, I don't know, like, for a better, like, a Brainrot that makes a lot of money. Like I said, a Lost Burritos that makes, like, 60 million a second. Sure, somebody would do that, because I would. So, yeah. What about a Garama and Madoongdung for those lost puggies? Do it right away. Yeah, just do it right away because, I don't know, it's just a W trade. Garama and Madoongdung, by the way, if you ever get an offer for Garama and Madoongdung, if it's a pretty good one, always do even though, okay, let's say you're doing, ESOC, 300 million a second for Garama and Madoongdung base. Do that trade right away. Why? Well, it's because very, very few people have a Garama. I only know, I kind of know quite a lot of people with them. I know 4 people with them. I know 1 person with a diamond one person with a normal one, base. I know 3 people actually. And then I also know, and this other person with a rainbow one and a diamond one. Yeah, it's kind of like I actually got the index, the rainbow Garama. It's crazy how he has one. He's trusted too. I've done a lot of trades with him. Also, like whenever if there's somebody that I don't full like 100% trust, then I would probably like test them. Like like the person that let me index the Garama and Medungdung Rainbow. I actually tested him yesterday. I let him take first. Like I let him take my money puggy first on purpose because it was like that trade is kind of too good to be true, honestly. But my Chipso that makes 162 million a second for my money puggy. It's kind of too good to be true, but I let him take first because I want to see if he was actually trusted. And guess what? He was trusted. He never scammed me. So now I'm gonna trade with him more. But yeah, this is my base now. Like I said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this Lost Puggies. I'm probably going to replace it with a Money Puggy if I get another one. I guess I could keep the Lost Puggies there. But yeah, another trade you should not do for this Lost Puggies is a spooky bike. Don't do that. You know why? Yes. Spooky bike you can't get anymore, which I get it. But they're kind of common. Like, people are giving it to me for free. I don't know. It's kind of up to you. Like, trades are kind of up to you if you do want to do it. Also, just always make sure that you're trading with a trusted person. Like I said, if you don't 100% trust them, let them take first on, like, a smaller trade. Because Money Puggy for this Chipso, yes, it's kind of more of a bigger trade, I would say, but I let him take first just so I can 100% trust him. I kind of 99% trust. Actually, yeah, I don't even know how much percentage I trust him, but yeah, probably 100% because a scammer would definitely I also think I joined my alt in his private server, and a scammer would have definitely taken my Lataco. By the way, if you were a scammer, I just want to see. Tell me in the comments if you were a scammer. And I joined your server, and I joined my alt in your private server. And what would you take? The Lataco, the Chipso, the Garama, or the Los Primos, or something from downstairs? I don't know. The downstairs Brainrots. I mean the Lost Bros in the WRL are pretty good. Maybe the La Spooky or the La Jolly, they're pretty good. But tell me, what, or how about, if you just could take anything from my base? Only one thing, though. What would you take? My Lataco, my Chipso, my Garama? Because if this was a different person, what would I take? I would probably take, actually, no, that's hard. That's really hard, actually. Because, these are all kind of Brainrots that, they're pretty good. I probably won't take the Chipso. Because, there were quite a bit of, there's quite a bit of them. I would not take I don't know, it's kind of up to the Lataco, the Garama, or the Los Primos. I'll probably take the Garama, honestly. Because, they're really rare. Or the Los Primos. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But tell me in the comments what you would take. If you could take anything from my base, but only one thing. But, yeah, those are some trades you should do and you should not do. Like I said, to spot a scammer, if they're kind of begging you, oh, yeah, let me tell you a story. So, there's this person I met in a Steel Brainrot Trading Plaza. They said they were a fan of me. And, yeah, they joined my private server, and they said, do you want to do a trade? Admin panel for my Diamond Last Spooky. And because, like I said, I don't really want less spookies anymore. I was like, alright, sure, why not? Admin panel for a Diamond Last Spooky is pretty good. But I knew that this person was actually a scammer. They don't 100% know, but I can tell if somebody's a scammer or not. And I could tell this person was a scammer. And yeah, right as he's taking, he says I'll take it and then I'll give you admin panel when I'm in the middle of the map. And I was like, all right. And yeah, basically, he goes all the way here, which is clearly not in the middle of the map. And then I hit him because I was scared he was going to take it. And yeah, I was like, bro, that's not the middle of the map. The middle of the map is right here. And he's like, all right, I'll take it. And then he takes the last spooky, and then he actually does go in the middle of the map, but then he was like, all right, wait 1 second, let me just go closer. I was like, all right, let's just see what happens here. And then he goes closer, and he's about to take it. Last second, I use the black hole slap, and I block him. Yeah, like, I could definitely tell if somebody's a scammer or not. That was a close one, though. And even if I did lose my diamond last spooky, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I don't need more last spookies. Oh, he has a video idea, and we can do it right now. All right, well, I'm kind of already doing a video, but let's see this. I could do tomorrow. Yeah. It would be actually pretty funny if he says, like, the actual, like, video I'm doing right now. Okay, so he says, so basically, all right, let's see. By the way, this person is trusted, so if you do, and yeah, there are, wait, my friend owns this game Steal Messed Up Rot. All right, he owns a game, his friend, and I have admin commands. All right. Let's see, and you can do a vid, playing with a admin. I don't know if I should do that. Tell me in the comments. Should I do that? Well, I'm actually gonna say I'm doing vid right now. Maybe we can. I'm going to ask my fans to see if they want to do the video. All right. So I'm doing a video right now, but basically his friend owns a game and he has admin commands. Should I do a video of playing with an admin in I'm thinking it's a popular game. I'm not sure. But should I do a video of that? Tell me in the comments. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps. And bye. See you in the next one.